guys.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you see, I have some guests in the back. So we're actually on our way to the at-home store today, trying to see if I can hopefully find some restoration hardware dupes. If you were able to catch that last video of the restoration hardware store, looking for some similar accessory pieces for a project that I'm working on. So stay tuned.
Some more time, no,
you may know, Restoration Hardware incorporates a lot of shelving units into their decor. And here's an example of a less cost-effective one that you can use to achieve a similar look for less. If your style is either traditional, modern, mid-century, there are all types of chairs you can use to accessorize your space to still give you that similar look that Restoration Hardware uses in their decor. Hardware's enormous gilt mirror. Now, with a much smaller fraction of the price, it definitely beats breaking the bank. To give an example on how you can place this throw on the iron ladder to add a hint of texture to any space in your home without feeling overly cluttered.
I know your body, I know your heart. Your eyes told me from the start, but then you fall back. Giving me signs that I've seen before. Yeah, it's cute.
the at-home store to kind of give you, you know, a little bit of inspiration of what you can use to get that restoration hardware look. You know, a lot of times it could actually be overwhelming because they have so many paintings and things to choose from, or you may not have an eye for it. But I'm gonna just give you an example of what, you know, you could use to incorporate in your home to get that same RH vibe. It has something similar to this in RH. You can either leave it white if you like, or you can make the frame, you know, bronze to have a lot of that bronze look going on. That would be fine, and it actually has the textured, you know, finish in the middle. The second piece is the canvas that has, you know, a lot of the blacks that they have in a lot of their artwork in RH, and then a lot of the bronze detail as well. All right, and you also know they use a lot of black and white as their art pieces on the wall. Okay, so you can either, I found this, you can either do it hanging on the wall single, or you can actually incorporate the same piece and do it double. Okay, or if you don't want the black frame, again, since they use a lot of bronze finishes, you can actually spray paint this very easily, you know, cover up the glass part, and you can spray paint that bronze, and it'll give you the same look, and then hang a picture light over it. Same thing they have in RH. And then, lastly, same thing. Have some more artwork with that, a lot of that black and gold or bronze detail that they actually incorporate. You can actually hang it on the wall where it's single, or you can actually incorporate it where it's in the same space double. Sorry. Skipping that. And then you can set, and this one actually is a bronze color, a darker bronze, and you can incorporate the picture light over it. What I did was actually pick up a few items that you may not typically think to actually incorporate in your home that you can use either for restoration hardware inspiration, or just, you know, inspiration in general to have kind of like a higher end look without having to actually break the bank. We know that restoration hardware incorporates a lot of ceramic bowls. So I've actually found a couple. I found the smaller piece as well as the larger version of it. And if you didn't like this color choice, you can actually spray paint it. They have a lot of greenery and or moss or balls inside the bowls. Me particularly, I prefer to actually get moss to put inside of these. But I wanted to give you an example of what it would actually look like, you know, if it's filled up to kind of achieve that same look that they have. Hopefully this will be enough. The smaller bowl, I like that same look. Give you an example. Opt to have just this one or both in general. You can have that. That's the look with greenery inside of it. Again, I would prefer for the greenery to be just a little bit darker, so I would actually spray paint it or end up incorporating actual moss, which you can find at your local Michael's. Actual sculptural piece, and again, restoration hardware does not use a lot of accessory. You don't have to choose all of these. You could, you know, have it spread out within your home, or, you know, get maybe one or two, you know, of these items. Or if you have like a shelf, for instance, you can actually have some of these pieces incorporated on your shelf. This is black. Again, you can actually leave it this color or spray paint it to the color of your choice. And here's an example of another piece. They will have something similar to this in restoration hardware, where it would look high end, but in here at home, it doesn't break the bank. This is only $49.99 for, you know, a sculptural piece, high end look. They use a lot of greenery. It doesn't have to particularly be this, but that's $29.99. So that's just something you can place anywhere within your home to kind of give that high-end look. Everything, once you incorporate all these pieces together or similar pieces. Like another things for coffee tables, they implement a lot of coffee table books or maybe one or two accessories. If you want to, depending on, you know, how large your coffee table is as well, you can either use a bowl, or if you want to implement something like this, again, they use a lot of bronze pieces. You can use that, or they also use a lot of natural elements as well. And so you can use something like this and maybe put it in a bowl or display it super funny about my pillows, the quality and how it looks, the thickness of it. A lot of times people like to do the karate chop in the middle of their pillows. And however, with restoration hardware, they use a lot of light color palettes, blacks and whites, blacks by itself, or a lot of grays, as well as they incorporate a lot of textures. So, you know, maybe something like this you could use anywhere in the home. Or, you know, this would be an example as well. But again, for me, I'm always changing my pillows